Good morning students. Today we will discuss some other topics. Those are collinear points, midpoints and section formula. First we will go through collinear points. So what are collinear points? Collinear points means the points which lie on a same line. The points which lie on a same line, those are called collinear points. Suppose here we are taking a line segment AB, another point C on it. So here A comma B comma C are called collinear points. Suppose we are taking 4 points on a line. These 4 points are called collinear points. In our syllabus, only 3 points are there. Suppose these 3 points are collinear points. How can you prove this? How can we prove that these 3 points are A comma B comma C are collinear points? It is very important point. So what are collinear points? The points which lie on a same line, those are called collinear points. Here what are the conditions for to prove the collinear points? So how can we prove these 3 points are collinear? So for this one, the first condition, here once observe here C is not a midpoint of AB. So C is not lying in the middle of the AB. So here we are observing AC is one line segment and BC is also another line segment. AB is a total line segment. 3 line segments are here. So AC means we already discussed about the distance between 2 points. What is the formula? What is the formula for distance between 2 points? AC equal to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. By using this formula, we can easily find out the length of the line segment. So that is by using this formula, you can easily find out the AC value and BC value and total AB length value also. These 3 are line segments in this line. So if AC plus BC equal to, here one part is AC and another part is BC. If you join these 2 points, you got a line segment AB. So if AC plus BC equal to AB, then these 3 points are called collinear points. So what is the first condition? To prove any 3 points are collinear, you have to find the AC length value or BC length value and total AB length value. If you got the answers AC plus BC value is equal to AB, therefore these 3 are definitely collinear points. A comma B comma C are collinear. So this is not a standard values. Suppose you have to take XYZ. Suppose it is XZ line. Another point Y is here. So what is the condition to prove these 3 are collinear? XY plus, this is the first line segment XY, second line segment YZ. So XY plus YZ equal to total line segment XZ. So this is the condition for collinear point. There is another condition also there. If 3 points lie on a same line means, we cannot make a triangle by using these 3 points. Is it clear? If 3 points lie on a same line, we cannot make a triangle by using these 3 points. So in a triangle 3 vertices are there. So for a triangle definitely 3 points are not collinear. Suppose we are taking the 3 points like this, you can make a triangle easily by using these 3 points. Suppose the 2 points are here and third point is here. So here also we can form a triangle by using these 3 points. So what is the condition for collinear points? Second condition is, first condition is AB plus BC equal to CA. Second condition is area of the triangle must be equal to 0. So here occupied place, the triangle occupied place of the triangle is called area of the triangle. So the occupied place of the triangle is called area of the triangle. So area of the triangle, here we cannot make a triangle here. So area equal to 0 here. So if a area of the triangle is equal to 0, then those 3 points are collinear. That is the second condition. We will discuss the formula of the area of the triangle in another class. Okay, let us see. So what are collinear points? If AB plus BC equal to AC plus BC equal to AB, then the 3 points are called collinear points. So what is the second condition for collinearity? Area of the triangle must be equal to 0. If 3 points are collinear, then the area of the triangle equal to 0. So what is the second formula? Midpoint. Midpoint means it is the middle point of a line segment. What is meant by midpoint? Midpoint means, suppose we are taking a line segment like this. AB is the line segment. C is the midpoint. C midpoint means the point C divides the line segment into 2 equal parts. Then that is called midpoint. So what is meant by midpoint? If you take a point on a line segment, it must be divide the line segment into 2 equal parts. That is also called 1:1 ratio. That is also called 1:1 ratio. 1:1 ratio means, suppose here AC length 8 centimeters, BC length 8 centimeters. So the ratio of AC is to BC equal to 8:8. So it is nothing but 1:1. Suppose AC 10 centimeters, BC also 10 centimeters. So the ratio is 1:1. So if a point divide the line segment into 1:1 ratio, then it is called a midpoint of the line segment. So by using the midpoint formula, how can we got this formula? So first we have to see the section formula. By using this we can find the midpoint value. Section formula means to take any point on the line segment, it divides the line segment into m:n ratio. Suppose here we are taking a line segment AB like this. What are the coordinates of AB? First coordinate x1, y1. Second coordinate x2, y2. Here we are taking a point P here, Px comma y suppose. Here the point P divides the line segment into some m:n ratio. We can't know the ratio if it is 4:5 or 3:4 or 1:2 maybe. Suppose let P equal to x comma y here. AB are x1, y1 and x2, y2. The ratio m:n here, we are taking the ratio m:n. So by using, how can we find the point? By using the ratio of the two coordinates. So that is the formula here. So Px comma y, the point x comma y equal to, what is the formula here? m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2. Here the ratio not m:n, we are taking m1:m2. m1:m2. m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2. Second coordinate by coordinate m1y2 plus m2y1 by m1 plus m2. In this coordinate here Px comma y is a point. In a point x coordinate is there and y coordinate is there. So first one we observe here, all the x terms are here and y terms are here. So that is the first one is x coordinate, second one is y coordinate. So m1 is to m2 is we are taking the ratio. Let it be m1 is to m2. x1 value means in a first point first value is x1, second value is y1. Second point first value is x2, second point is y2. So by using this is called section formula. This is called section formula. A point divides a line segment into m1 is to m2 ratio internally. Internally, how can you find the point? For this one, this is the formula to find the point px comma y. Okay, it is also very important. By using this formula, we can do so many examples in your textbook. So sometimes the question may be like this. Find the ratio. 2 points are given and dividing point also given. Find the ratio of the dividing point. These are two model questions are here. So by using this formula, how can you find the midpoint? What can we say? Midpoint means it divides the line segment. Midpoint means it divides the line segment into two equal parts, means 1:1 ratio. Midpoint means it divides the line segment into 1:1 ratio. Two equal parts. These two are equal parts. By substituting these values 1:1 ratio in this formula, then we got the midpoint formula px comma y. Midpoint px comma y equal to, here m1 value 1, m2 value 1. So 1 x2, 1 into x2 x2, 1 into x1 x1 by 1 plus 1 2. Here also substitute the m1 value and m2 value in this formulas. m1 value 1, 1 into y2 y2, 1 into y1 y1 plus 1 plus 1 2. So this is nothing but x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So what is the formula to find the midpoint value? It is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So it is also point. Midpoint means it is a coordinate. First value is x coordinate and second value is y coordinate. In this section formula also px comma y is also a point. Find the point by divide the line segment in the ratio. So what is the formula? m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 and m1 plus m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. This is all the x coordinate and this is all the y coordinate. Remember that px comma y is a point. So in this point, first one is x coordinate and second one is y coordinate. Suppose the point, this point lying in x axis, y coordinate must be 0. Suppose here p comma xy, we take on x axis. On x axis y coordinate equal to 0, on y axis x coordinate equal to 0. So many models by using this formula in your textbook. Okay, let us see some examples by using these formulas. Midpoint. Midpoint means it divides the line into two equal parts. By using this concept in your textbook, it is a 4 marks question. It is a 4 marks question. Find the coordinates of the points which divide the line segment. Example, find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment, line joining the points A -4, 0, B -4, 0, B 0, 6. Find the coordinates of the point by line joining these 2 points into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Suppose we are taking a line segment AB like this. A -4, 0 given. B 0, 6 given. So line joining these 2 points, you can divide into 4 equal parts. How many points divide the line segment into 4 equal parts? That is the point. How many points here we are taking? How many points divide this line segment into 4 equal parts? Suppose here we are taking a midpoint of AB. We are taking the midpoint of AB. Let it be C. Let it be C. Here we are taking the midpoint of AB is C. The point divide the line segment into 2 equal parts only. What is the question here? Divide the line segment into 4 equal parts. So how can we divide the line segment into 4 equal parts? Suppose I will give you a stick. How can you separate the stick into 4 equal parts? Cut the stick into 4 equal parts. How can it is possible? You take the stick simply and cut into first 2 parts. These 2 are equal parts. Again you take one part of stick and again you cut into 2 parts. Here we are cut into 3 parts. Again you take another part of the stick and cut into again 2 equal parts. That's why here we are divide the line segment into 4 equal parts. By using this concept, here first find the midpoint of AB. So what is the formula for C? Midpoint means x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Substitute these values in this formula. Here it is x1, it is y1. Second point x2, y2. x1 plus x2 minus 4 plus 0. So minus 4 by 2, 0 plus 6, 6 by 2. So what is the answer? Minus 2 comma 3 point. Minus 2 comma 3 divides the line segment into first 2 parts, 2 equal parts. Again, so the point is here minus 2 comma 3 we got. The point minus 2 comma 3. Once observed here, these 2 are equal parts. Again you take the midpoint of AC. These 2 are cut into 2 equal parts again. Again we are taking the midpoint value of BC here. Let it be D and let it be E. So D is the midpoint of AC. C is the midpoint of AB it is. Again what about D? D is the midpoint of AC only. D is the midpoint of AC. So by using this formula, substitute the values. x1, y1 it is and x2, y2 it is. So minus 4, minus 2 by 2, 0 plus 3 by 2. So minus 6 by 2 it is. Minus 6 by 2 means minus 3. Here 3 by 2. So this is the first point answer. This is the second point answer. Third one. So E is the midpoint of BC again. E is the midpoint of BC. By using this formula again, x1, y1 it is x2, y2. So minus 2 plus 0 by 2, it is 3 plus 6 by 2. 3 plus 6 by 2. So minus 2 by 2, minus 1, it is 9 by 2. This is the third answer. So in this question, 4 marks question, you have 3 answers. In a line segment, 3 points divide the line segment into 4 equal parts. Any 3 points divide the line segment into 4 equal parts. So here we are having 3 different answers. So first answer C, second answer D and third answer E. So D point value is minus 3 comma 3 by 2. E point value is minus 1 comma 9 by 2. So understood? So what is the question? Divide the line joining the points AB into 4 equal parts. Find those points. So, if you take any 3 points on the line segment, these 3 points divide the line segment into 4 equal parts. Let us see one more example for this. Find the line joining dividing point. Find the line joining the points A comma B. Suppose A1 comma 2, B3 comma 4. Line joining these 2 points AB, A1 comma 2, B3 comma 4. Suppose here we are taking the point P here. Find the point line joining the points AB into 3:4 ratio. That is the question. Find the line joining the points AB into 3:4 ratio. So 3:4 ratio means here we are taking the point P here, 3:4 ratio. Why it is? Here 3 parts and PB is 4 parts. Here it is 3 parts, PB is 4 parts. So that is the 3:4 ratio. Let it be Px comma y. How can you find the point Px comma y? So what is the formula? Px comma y divide the line AB into 3:4 ratio. That is nothing but section formula. So the point divide the line segment internally, not externally. Internally in 3:4 ratio. What is the formula? M1x2 plus M2x1 by M1 plus M2. M1y2 plus M2y1 by M1 plus M2. So once observe the formula, all of you should remember the formulas in this chapter. Then only you can do the problems easily. Here 1, 2, reverse the order 2, 1. Here also 1, 2, 2, 1. Denominator same, M1 plus M2, M1 plus M2. All formulas are very easy to remember in this chapter. So substitute the values. 3 means M1, 4 means M2. This is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Only substitute the values in this formula. M1 means 3. 3 into x2 value 3. 3 3s are 3 into 3 plus M2 value 4, x1 value 1. By M1 plus M2, 4 plus 3, 7 parts. Total 7 parts. M1 y2. So 3 into y2 value 4, 3 into 4 plus 4 into y1 value 2 by 7. M1 plus M2 7. So 9 plus 4 13 by 7 comma 3 4s are 12 plus 8 20 by 7. So this is the answer of the Px comma y. So if 2 line segment points are given and one ratio is given, you can easily find the dividing point Px comma y by using the section formula. So this is another model. Another example. All of you listen carefully. Don't write the notes for this. I will give you CW also to you. Just observe the video carefully. Suppose find the coordinates of the point. Find the ratio. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the point A minus 3 comma 10 and B 6 comma minus 8 is divided by P minus 1 comma 6. This is another model. Here once observe The line joining the 2 points is given and dividing point is also given. You have to find the ratio m1 is to m2 only. This is another model. What is the value of m1 is to m2? The line joining the 2 points. First draw a line segment AB like this. What is the value of A? Coordinates -3, 10, 6, -8. So here P also given. P also, suppose that the P lie on the AB here. Suppose P1, 6, -1, 6. Find the ratio. In which ratio the point divides the line segment -1, 6. You have to find the ratio. So what is the formula? Px, y equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. So by these are the applications of this section formula. In the last model, you have to find the point px, y. In this model, you have to find the ratio m1 is to m2. So here also px, y is given here. So -1, 6 equal, this is another model. -1, 6 equal to, substitute the values. You don't know the value of m1 and m2. You have to find it. So m1 value simply m1. x2 value, this is x1, y1. This is 6x2. This is y2. So m1 x2 value is 6 m1, 6 into m1 plus m2 value simply m2, x1 value -3. So -3 into m2 by m1 plus m2. m1 plus m2. What about second value? m1 y2 value -8. So -8 m1, y1 value 10 is given. So 10 m2 by m1 plus m2. So how can you find the values of m1 and m2 here? This is x coordinate value and this is y coordinate value. Here on LHS side, first coordinate is equal to -1. On LHS side, first coordinate equal to -1, x coordinate equal to -1, y coordinate equal to 6. So here once observe, these two are equal means we are taking the two values are equal. Here x coordinate value -1 is equal to, here x coordinate value is first one. So 6m1 -3m2 by m1 plus m2. By do the cross multiplication, -1 into m1 plus m2. So it is minus of m1 plus m2. So -m1 minus m2 equal to 6m1 minus 3m2. So 6m1 here two values are minus. So 6m1 come to this side. Minus m1 minus 6m1 equal to minus 3m2 plus m2. Again do the simplification. Here minus 7m1 equal to minus 3 plus m2. So minus 2m2. So ratio is nothing but a fraction. So m1 is to m2 means m1 by m2. m1 is to m2 means m1 by m2. So a is to b means a by b simply. So here we are observe, we got the m1 by m2 value here. So m1 by m2 equal to minus 2 by minus 7. So it is 2 by 7, minus minus gets cancelled. So m1 by m2 equal to 2 by 7. So here we have got m1 by m2, 2 by 7 means 2:7 ratio. So m1 is to m2 equal to 2:7. So this is the another model. If the line joining points are given and dividing point is also given, how can you find the ratio m1 is to m2 value? By using this formula, substitute all the values. Finally, you got the value m1 by m2. If you take the x coordinates are equal, suppose you want to take the y coordinates are equal. If you want to take the y coordinates are equal, we have to take 6 equal to minus m1, 8m1 plus 10m2 by m1 plus m2. Then the answer also we got 2:7. These two conditions are same. If you take x coordinates are equal, you got the value m1:m2, 2:7. For suppose if you take the y coordinates are equal, then the answer also m1:m2 is 2:7. So this is the process to find the ratio and find the px comma y point. So in the last topic in this class is, again this is also very important in your exams, parallelogram. We already discussed about this. What are the properties of a parallelogram? Parallelogram. Suppose it is a parallelogram. It is a parallelogram ABCD. Two diagonals is there. Two diagonals are there. So, what is the property, main property of a parallelogram? The diagonal, the midpoint of two diagonals is equal to 0. Suppose 4 points are given. A 3 comma minus 1, B 1 comma 0, C 2 comma 3, D 5 comma 6, like this. Prove that these vertices are the parallelogram vertices. How can you show that? These are 4 points make a parallelogram. So for this one, already we by using the distance formula, you can do so many questions. So opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Simply you have to prove the opposite sides are parallel and equal. It is a rectangle. For a rectangle, you have to prove diagonals also equal. For only parallelogram, you have to prove opposite sides are equal only. That is the one condition. By taking the midpoint condition, what is the condition here? The midpoint of two diagonals is same. The midpoint of two diagonals. So AC midpoint equal to BC midpoint, BD midpoint. By comparing these two formulas, distance formula and midpoint formula is very easy to remember. Simply it is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. What is the distance formula? Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. It is lightly difficult to the midpoint formula. So by using midpoint formula, you can easily find out the diagonals midpoints by using this formula. So AC midpoint is equal to BD midpoint. So midpoint formula, first we have to take AC, A and C. Midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. If you got the two values are equal, then these 4 points make a parallelogram. So x1 plus x2 by 2 here, 3 plus 2, 5 by 2, minus 1 plus 3, 2 by 2. Again you take BD midpoint. What are the vertices of BD? So 1 comma 0 and 5 comma 6. So x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So x1 here 1 plus 5, 6 by 2. It is also 0 plus 6, 6 by 2. Here we got the answer. This is 5 by 2 comma 1 and this is 3 comma 3. So these two are not equal. Diagonals are not equal. Midpoint of the two diagonals are not equal. Finally you got. So it is not a parallelogram. ABCD is not a parallelogram. Not a parallelogram. So by using midpoint formula also, you can prove that these 4 points are the vertices of parallelogram. Suppose another example. Another example. It is in your textbook. A 7, 3, B 6, 1, C 8, 2 and D 9, 4. Show that these 4 points taken in that order are vertices of a parallelogram. These 4 points are the vertices of a parallelogram. So first you have to substitute the values 7, 3, 6, 1 taken in an order and taken order. So order A always B, C, D like that. C 8, 2, D 9, 4. What about the midpoint? Let it be O. Equal means AC midpoint is equal to BD midpoint. So midpoint of AC equal to, by using this formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So AC means you have to take A and C only. 7 plus 8, 15 by 2. 3 plus 2, 5 by 2. So this is the first midpoint. Second, you have to find the midpoint of second diagonal, BD. You can take B value and D value. So x1 plus x2 by 2, 6 plus 9, 15 by 2, 1 plus 4, 5 by 2. So these 2 points are equal. X coordinates equal and y coordinates also equal. 15 by 2 and 5 by 2. So these 4 points make a parallelogram. Show that these 4 points are the vertices of a parallelogram. So for this sum, we have to find the midpoint of 2 diagonals. If those are equal, then it is a parallelogram. These 2 are not equal. Simply you can write this is not a parallelogram. So this is all about the collinear points, midpoints and section formula. In the next class, we will see some more examples. Okay, thank you.